Welcome back to It's Time to Get Cucky.
You fucking suck.
Welcome back to It's Time to Get Cunty.
You suck.
Welcome back to It's Time to Get... Wait, is it time to get cozy time? Hold up. I gotta fucking check. Actually, I have no fucking idea what this thing's called. It's getting cozy? No, it's getting cozy. Welcome back to It's Getting Cozy. Today, your normal host, a Dr. Crazy Shotgun Ragnifer. It's just awesome. I'm your host today, Perry Dactyl Show, the one, the only, hype man, chillaxin', live on stream. And you know, I figured as my first time to get cozy with y'all, I'd like to discuss a really goofy cartoon. And you know what cartoon that is? My Tyson Mysteries. Relatively new cartoon that came out a couple years ago. It's Adult Swim kind of deal. It's really good. Basically, it's about Mike Tyson. He's got his little group of friends, and they solve mysteries, guys. But you know what? You know what's great about it is most of the time they don't even do anything. They're just goofing around. It's a really fun show. I highly recommend it. It's really fucking dumb. Really fucking funny. It's a good time. It's a good time. That's the end of the show. Welcome. Goodbye. Mike Tyson. If you don't know who that is, it's that crazy black guy that was a boxer. You love him. He says really dumb things. He punched people. Or you might recognize him from the Hangover movies? You know, he's the one with the tiger and then he punched Zach Galifianakis, I think, or Andy from The Office. You love him. He's a great American hero. He has a NES game. If you're into video games, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! And he's the final boss. It's really hard to beat. I've never beaten him before. I'm really bad at Punch-Out! Mike Tyson's star of the show. And it's really great because he brings a certain kind of comedy that I think only Mike Tyson can. Because he's an idiot, right? But like he's the kind of idiot where he just says inane bullshit that only makes sense in Mike Tyson's head. That, like, I was watching it today, and he was like going to France, and he's like, "Don't worry, guys. None of us speak French, but they just understand body language and facial expressions, you know, but like in a Mike Tyson kind of way." Speaking of which, Mike Tyson's voice is like this squeaky old dude. I don't know. It's like so weird. What a great guy. Anyways, and so like he's like doing like monkey movements and like, have you seen the postman? And it, like, I don't know, man. It's just good stuff. What am I talking about? Oh yeah, so Mike Tyson's Mysteries. Mike Tyson Mysteries. So it looks like a older like Hanna-Barbera kind of cartoon, kind of doing like the Venture Bros thing, or like Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, where like they take old art assets and like make, you know, turn it, recycle it, but like make it seem like the old shit, like the old cartoons from like the 70s, but it's updated. Except for like instead of like Venture Bros, it actually really does look like an old cartoon. I don't know, like the animation seems a little stiff. Maybe it's a little bit smoother than what you'd see from the 70s one, or 70s Hanna-Barbera, but it retains the look flawlessly. Like, I think what they're going for exactly is Mr. T, and it's a cartoon, and it's spelled not like M-R-T, it's like M-I-S-T-E-R-T. And what I love about it is, like, beat for beat, it is a parody of Mr. T, which you haven't seen. If you haven't seen it, it's fucking awful and a great time. I fucking loved it so much. I watched, I feel like 3 or 5 episodes with some friends one time, and I was just like, my god, the 70s had the best cartoons that are also, like, aged the worst. It's fucking great. It's like stinky cheese all over the place. So basically the concept of Mr. T's show is like, it's like a 40-year-old man hanging out with a bunch of kids solving mysteries. And Mike Tyson's Mystery is the same thing, beat for beat, except for they never solve anything. Like, if they do, it's like, oh, well, good job, guys. And Mike Tyson has a similar kind of, like, intro to what you'd see in, like, what is it? Whatever Venture Bros is based off of. Johnny Quest. Whoo! Johnny Quest. Have you ever seen Johnny Quest intro? It reminds me of that. It's great. I love it. It's like, got instrumental, got guitar, he's like riding a pterodactyl and he punches another dinosaur. It's fucking a good time. And at the end, just like in Mr. T, he has a bit where like they film fucking Mike Tyson. They ask him a question like, "Hey, what do you think of this?" Or like they just let him do his thing, and it's fucking great. I love it. It's beat for beat, just like Mr. T. They have the intro, the show, and then like live action bullshit, and it's fucking great. Except for Mr. T, like there was like, "Hey, I'm gonna tell you a moral, like kids don't do drugs, be kind to your elders, respect your elders," that kind of bullshit. But Mike Tyson is just like, what the fuck are you talking about, Mike? I have no idea, and it's great. I love it. So the show, the main cast, we got Mike Tyson. He's our hero. He's got his adopted daughter, Soon-hee. I think that's her name. I think she's Chinese or Korean. I'm sorry. I don't know if that makes me vaguely racist if I can't determine her race. She's like the straight character. She's like the straight man. She's a really smart child, very perceptive, and she's like calling out Mike Tyson's bullshit, but also trying to help her dad and wanting help, or like growing up help in return. It's a really good relationship. It's good. Oh, okay, I'm supposed to be relaxing. I'm getting amped. And then you have two other characters. It's like Marquez of something or other, and he's this gay ghost. He's voiced by the principal from Community, Jim Rash, if you're familiar. Really, really great. He is, just a quirky gay ghost from the 1800s. I don't think they ever really explain like why he's hanging out with them, but you know what? He just makes for a great addition to the team. And then we have the best character for last, Pigeon, who is voiced by Norm Macdonald. And Pigeon is literally just Norm Macdonald is a pigeon. He's very dry, and in a Cartman-esque kind of way, he is consistently fucking things up worse for the crew. And honestly, probably the best thing about the show. He's really, really funny. And well, I mean, I guess if you like Norm Macdonald and dry comedy, he's the best thing about the show. So it's a really good time. I really like almost everything about it. I think the only thing that holds me back a little bit is like, I guess it's more of like a new format thing for cartoons or adult animations. It's like maybe 10 to 15 minutes per episode, probably 12. I wish they were a little bit longer, because like, I could go for more, man. So like, let me give you a couple examples of how the show typically plays out. Like, they get a letter from someone, and they try to go solve whatever fucking dumb bullshit they're having. Like, I was watching a couple episodes today. The one that really stuck with me was like, Mike and crew get I think a letter, and they're like, "Hey, our daughter is marrying this guy. We don't like him. He's got a pig nose. He's kind of ugly. He's poor. Can you check him out? Make sure he's good to go so our little baby girl can marry him. Fuck." They're like, "Yeah, sure, we'll do that." And so like them investigating him was literally going over to this dude right before the wedding, like asking him like 5 questions, like, "Hey, are you responsible? do you have good time management and just a bunch of stupid stuff? And they're like, oh yeah, okay, he's a cool guy. So like they report back. They're like, oh yeah, he's a cool guy, but yeah, he does have a little bit of a pig nose. It's kind of weird. As the wedding is going down, homeboy gets fucking captured, right? And they go find where the homeboy is, and turns out it was the dad captured him with all of his animal children. Because the dad fucking loves fucking... Because the dad fucking loves fucking animals, dude. Turns out homeboy is a fucking pig man. Yeah, it's kind of weird because Pig Boy is actually related to the girl that was getting married, and they end up getting married anyways. And then it's just like, it kind of subverts the whole problem that they're actually like blood related, but they're like, oh no, it's fine. Like, they don't even talk about it. They don't even fucking bring it up that they're blood related. They're like, oh, I could see past your pig nose. You're actually a super cool guy. And like, Mike Tyson and crew like, hold up. Aren't y'all related? And I fucking lost my mind. I was like, damn, dude, that's some weird shit. That's some good weird shit. I'm all about that. And that's pretty much like the basis of Mike Tyson. They just go weird, solve weird mysteries like that. I think there's some actual good ones. Like, I feel like there's one about like a mom with a mass murdering child or something, and just weird stuff. Good weird stuff, and inane things like, hey, our dog's missing, something like that. But like, usually there's a twist somewhere along the way, and I think that's what makes it really fun and dumb. Or Pigeon fucks things up, like losing a bunch of money and selling Sun Hee into prostitution, and them trying to get her back, and it's not even a mystery because Pigeon's a fucking asshole. You know, it's a good time. I really, really enjoy it. I highly recommend it. I don't think Mike Tyson's Mysteries is readily available on Netflix. Maybe it's on Hulu or something. But they're having more seasons coming out. They have 2 already done. So yeah, you should check out Mike Tyson's Mystery. If you think I'm cool and you think I'm nice and relaxed and not hype, or vice versa, if you think I'm too hyped and not relaxed, come check me out on Peridactyl Show. YouTube.com/user/Peridactyl Show. You can spot me there. And I talk about video games and anime, but mostly JoJo and Donkey Kong. They're good. Also follow me on Twitter at Peridactyl Show, and twitch.tv/Peridactyl. Yeah. Thanks for having me. Make sure to make me look good. Also, fucking edit out any burps and toots I made. Please.